Hi everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have the engine management light come up on the dashboard. So we have bought an iCarsoft scanning tool and we're going to use it to see if we can find any faults and see if we can clear them. Then we can see if the engine light stays on, and if it does then we're going to have to go and get it repaired, but hopefully it doesn't. Here is the iCarsoft scanning tool. So this is especially made for Land Rover and it's the version 2. So I'm just going to get it out and show you what it is. So this is the main scanning tool here. As you can see, it says on here Land Rover version 2, like I just said. And it also comes with a cable. And this cable is really good because you don't have to use batteries for it, it just powers off the car. So you plug it in here, then this goes into the port under the steering wheel. We bought this because our battery went faulty, and we knew this because the stop-start button, like the auto, stopped working. So we used the scanning tool to reset the module so the car knew that it had a new battery. And then the auto stop-start button started working again. So today we're going to scan the faults, then we'll take notes of the codes that are on screen. Then we're going to clear all the codes because the car has been driving fine. And then hopefully the engine light won't come back on, and we'll take it for a drive. And if it does, then we know the codes, we took notes about them. If you don't know where the OBD port is, it's right down here under the steering wheel, as you can see, and we'll get the iCarsoft scanner and we will plug it into there. So as you can see, we're in the car now, and all we've done is just press the stop-start button, plugged this in to the port I just showed you, and it fires straight up. And as you can also see, our engine lights here on the dash, right there. So we're hoping that will go away. However, we've got this now, as you can see, and it's pretty easy actually. So you see this arrows here. So you go right, and it has like the black box. You see. So we're going to I think we'll probably do diagnostics today. So just gonna press enter, and then this one's go to Land Rover. First of all, we're just selecting what version it is. So we're gonna press enter. To vehicle select and just enter. To Range Rover down at the bottom here, press enter. So now you gotta select what year this car is. I'm pretty sure it's 2016, I hope. So now it takes you onto this screen, and our Range Rover is the diesel V630L. So it says set ignition switch to on, which it already is. So we're gonna press enter. Okay, now we're going to press F1 because I looked at it and everything is okay, so just press F1. Now I went into diagnostic mode and we're just going to press auto scan. Then you can see it's just scanning everything and it will say pass or fault. Oh, there's a lot of things on this car. Because we've been driving this car completely fine, most of these faults will probably be fine to just clear off, but we're mostly looking for the engine one today. Here we can see it says the engine control model fault. So we're just going to see for this one. So we're going to press enter. The ignition is switched on, so we're going to press F1. And we're just going to go down to read fault code and we're going to have a look. Any of these are historic faults. So I'm going to do a quick erase, then we're going to rescan everything and we'll see if any more comes up. So we're going to press F2. As you can see, everything has now passed and the engine light has went off of our dashboard. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to restart the car, take this out and plug it back in, and then we will see if the engine light comes back up on the dashboard. If it does, we will look on here again. If it doesn't, we'll still look on here. However, and then we'll see for the code and see if it still comes up. Right, so we're going to start up the car. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake, start. Keeping my foot down, you can see, if you just wait, there is no engine light coming up. So we're going to rescan it to see if the code will come up on the scanning tool. So we've just redone it all, and now we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to have to go to Land Rover. We've just selected the car, and now we're just going to scan it. So we've done that. Okay. Now we're going to press F1 because that's all right, all that information. Then we're going to do auto scan, enter, and now we're going to see if anything is faulty. So after we've just cleared all the faults, we're going to go through, and most of them have all passed. We're just going to have a look. Okay, so here we can see our first fault is the heating, ventilation and air conditioning, but I don't think that this would be causing the engine light to come on, so I'm not too concerned about this. So let's carry on looking. So because we've cleared it, everything has passed, which is good. No other faults have come up, so that's really good. So we're going to take the car for a drive and see if the engine light still comes up. We've just went on a drive. It was about 10 miles and there was no engine light that came on. So that's really good. And I really recommend getting this if you have a Range Rover or a Jaguar, like you've seen when we were testing it. So from now on, we're just going to drive it normally, and we know if the engine light comes back on, we can just test it again because now we know how to do it, and we can make sure we can address the codes if they are faulty because we erased all the historical ones, so that's all good. But apart from that, I hope you liked our video, and if you want to see other upgrades or repairs on the Range Rover, go and like and subscribe to our channel. Also, we have a bunch of videos coming up, so make sure you stay tuned on a bunch of different cars, not just the Range Rover, and make sure you go and watch all of our videos and like them.